What up, everybody? This your boy Recovery Hip Hop, tuning to you live from the Bronx. Me and my boy Apollo. We out here on the stoop, just chilling. This beautiful summer. I'm watching the news on the homie Diddy. The last video I made, I was speaking about when I had money, right? You know, the climate I was living in, the shorties, you know, they flocked to dudes with money. You know what I'm saying? And the majority of us that had money, we were freaks, man. So we was like running trains on broads and doing all kinds of craziness, right? We wasn't asking for IDs because we under the assumption that everybody that's partaking in this lifestyle in the hood is of age, you know what I mean? And we weren't famous. We didn't use baby oil. We had Vaseline, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so the people that's condemning this man for his extracurricular activities behind closed doors should just fall back and fall on something sharp and bleed out, man, because it's haters like you that root for someone that's good, especially black, in the community making moves, trying to shift the paradigm. You the type of guys that hate, and most likely you look just like the person you're hating. You know what I mean? It's the residual effects of plantation psychosis, man. We inherited that, man. You know, and black people don't like to see black people win. R. Kelly did the same thing to him. Michael Jackson, they said he was a child molester. All the black people went with it. Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson. You know, we have this phobia and this deep-rooted lust and envy and hatred for anyone that look like us that succeed. And shit need to cease, man. Get your game up, man. Get your weight up. Do something different with your life besides hating on people, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you from New York, man. You got a lot of these dumb young niggas around here, you know what I mean, taking these sisters that have no self-esteem, have no family. They living in these female shelters and shit. And they snatching them, putting them in $10 dresses and throwing them on the strip. You know what I mean? And I think that if a sister could go out there and do that for a puzzle head, she could take her ass to school or go find a job. You know what I mean? Nowadays, these sisters out here, man, they just looking for somebody to line up. You know, they'll act like they all into you, ask you to wear your chain. Can they try your sneakers on? Can you buy them this and buy them that? They equating a bond or a relationship with money, man, because they was never taught how to appreciate themselves. You know, I digress a little bit, but, you know, everything I'm saying adds up in the end.